Hello folks, it's Matsimus here with you today. Thank you so much for joining me. So, it has recently been announced that the MOD is finally allowing military dogs to take a military pension. Now, I have a massive respect, wholehearted respect for military working dogs. They served alongside with me in Afghanistan, and I'm not going to lie to you guys, these animals save lives, and I have the utmost respect for every single soldier who has served with these animals and the animals themselves. I can't explain to you enough how amazing these creatures are in helping save lives and help make the world a better place. And it is amazing then that the MOD has finally decided to allow military service dogs from entry into their careers to actually be given a pay of a pension, because when a dog does finish its service life, it does require a home obviously to go to live out its days after its service, which is clearly what we're seeing here. These dogs are going to be rehomed to wonderful families, which is what they deserve, and I'm sure their trainers really respect the fact that this program is being put in place. Like I said, these dogs are just some of the greatest creatures in the world, whether it be bomb disposal, crowd control, guard duty, or any other kind of specific duties that these dogs are called in for. I think it's great that they're actually being able to be paid for their service, and when they come out, you know, kind of enjoy themselves, you know, have a couple of extra throw toys or chew toys, maybe some extra kibbles or crunchy biscuits and stuff to have when they actually finish the day and go to their dog beds and kind of chill out. And it's just awesome to see that their trainers are kind of, you know, rolling with it and really supporting the program. I mean, I don't think it's a massive influx of cash that needs to go towards this kind of thing, but it is great and it's respectful, I think, towards the animals themselves doing such a fantastic job to be able to do their career and work hard. I mean, these animals are trained very thoroughly, very hard, and it's nice for them to be able to finish their service careers, because eventually the dogs do get to a point where they are unfortunately no longer able to do their service, and they can just, you know, go into a new home, a new household, and live their life not having to worry about, you know, paying bills and stuff. And also, if the dog wants to, you know, get an extra tin of baked beans for the fridge or buy a new vacuum cleaner, then it has that ability to do so. You know, extra few chew toys is always nice to have. And, you know, with this program, I mean, they're not announcing specifically how much money they are dedicating towards this program, but I mean, every penny counts, you know, even if it's to you know, rehome the dog, buy a new leash to get them back and forth. It's just really important, I find, to have this program. It's about time too. I mean, the MOD should have done this many years ago, considering the influx of working dogs that we've had to have in Afghanistan and Iraq. And once again, you know, the respect I have for these animals and the British Army servicemen and women who work alongside these animals is beyond anything that you can comprehend, because these animals really have saved lives. So this program is beneficial to both, not only the dog themselves, the trainers, and obviously the people who will be owning the dog, because then they won't have to obviously spend their own funding on dog food and all that sort of stuff, and toys and things and dog beds, because it adds up. You know, it's a lot of money, and with the dog pension, it then allows for just a more happier way of life for the dog, and to me that's just awesome, and I really appreciate the fact that the Army and the MOD have decided to do so. Overall though, guys, I'm completely bullshitting you. I hope you have taken this in complete stride. April Fools, the dogs are not getting a pension. But seriously though, I know I'm just having a bit of fun with this being at April Fool's Day, but I have the most respect in the world, the utmost respect for these animals and the people working alongside them, and for the people who are going to be taking these dogs home to look after them in their retirement years after their service life. Honestly, in my own respect, I would wish they did have an extra funding to be given to these owners that would be able to be taken from the MOD to allow them to pay for, you know, extra little bits and pieces to allow the dogs to live their lives after their service careers happily ever after. Big shout out to anyone watching who has worked alongside these animals in any forces around the world, and once again, I'm just having a mess around, guys. Please take this with a pinch of salt. It is just an April Fool's, and don't take too much offense to it. I really appreciate you stopping by and watching this little tidbit video today. I hope you have a wonderful day, and don't get April Fooled too many times today, guys. All the best, thanks again, and bye-bye. And it's also great for dogs like this who want to buy an extra can of baked beans or a new vacuum cleaner. And it's also great for them so if they want to buy some new And it's also great for dogs like this who may want to buy an extra tin of baby. And it's also great for dogs like this who, you know, may want to throw a few extra tins of baked beans in the fridge or buy a new vacuum cleaner.